You know what? One of the reasons why I don't blame everything 100% on Pochettino is this. There are so many reasons, but one of them is this. Look at injury list. Carney Chukwuemeka, Benoit Badiashile, Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, Conor Gallagher illness. It's not an injury. Wesley Fofana, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Christopher Nkunku, Leslie Ugochukwu. You know, this team here, you put them together, 100% fit, it's 10 of them, right? And you look for a goalkeeper. Put Robert Sanchez there. 11 against the 11 players that we have currently in the team who are fit. This team here beat the first team. The fit team is going to be defeated by this injured team. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. This is your brother Ogs. If you want to help the channel, very simple. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below and all the good stuff. Put your notification on so you don't miss out on any news from this channel. Much appreciated. Let's continue, my friend. Everybody is going to be affected, including Mourinho or even Pep Guardiola. It's just like you lose De Bruyne and then you lose Haaland, Diaz, Pedri, and all that. Alright, Pedri or Rodri. Pedri is from Barcelona, right? Rodri is the guy from Manchester City. I'm just giving an example. Not what people want to hear, though. Congratulations to the ladies. Chelsea ladies are through the final, people. The men are doing crap, but the women keep on winning and beating people for fun. We beat Manchester City 1-0. And Laurenz James is the best in the world right now. I don't want to hear anything else. 1-0. Laurenz James. We are through the final. We're going to play on March the 31st at Wembley against Arsenal. And this is the Continental Cup, which is like the Carabao Cup in the women division. That makes sense? Let's call it Carabao Cup. All right? So hopefully we don't lose another final at Wembley. Good luck to the ladies, but I'm so happy about our ladies, man. Because men just letting us down all the time. And the women, they are just getting the business done. Look at the joy. Come on, Chelsea. Away, okay? We won this game away, people. Impressive girls, man. So this season, we might win 2 or 3 trophies. But I want to win mostly the Champions League for Emma Hay. Because Emma Hay is coming to America to coach the national team here. But he never won the Champions League with the ladies. It's going to be a very good thing if we can win the Champions League for Emma Hay. Alright, my people. Let's move on slowly and surely. According to Ben Jacobs, he kind of put something cold in the house, because everybody been very excited about the possibility of Amorim joining Chelsea, and then all of a sudden he said Ruben Amorim is not a target for Chelsea. They might consider Hansi Flick and Lopetegui for the managerial position. A return to Thomas Tuchel seems unlikely, according to Ben Jacobs. But if you read other sources, even Romano already talked about this guy, that Chelsea always checking and waiting options. So depending on what you want to believe, but Chelsea fans are not happy about this news. Another news, Lewis Howe might be coming back to Chelsea because he hasn't played enough games to trigger the option. Dan Ashworth is the guy who wanted him at Newcastle United, and he just left. He's going to Manchester United. So Eddie Howe didn't really want Lewis Hall, but Dan Ashworth, who is like a guru when it comes to detecting talent, he's the guy who wanted to sign Hall. So I don't have any problem. Welcome back home, son. I'm very happy about the boy. Now the question is, do you think that the manager or the board are going to keep him? They are trying to sell academy product in order to finance other transfers and to balance books. So it is what it is. If he comes, I would like to keep him, but I don't see Chelsea keeping him because they've been scouting somebody from Belgium and scouting, cheap options from somewhere. They are trying to get 30 million on Lewis Hall, but it's going to be very difficult. All right, another news in the business today. The idea that Chelsea are already pursuing the Zerbi or Ruben Amorim to replace Mauricio Pochettino is incorrect. We already talked about it. And this time the source is from Give Me Sport. I think Ben Jacobs also gave them some interview on that website. So neither names is an active target as it stands. So they are saying no De Zerbi and also no Amorim. And another name came out of the blue today, Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe is on the short list. As so many Chelsea fans, they don't really like him. He's British, he's English. And I don't think Chelsea fans online appreciate like British or English managers and players. Frank Lampard. You can go to talk also about Graham Potter and all that. So let's wait and see. But listen, I think he's better than Pochettino, though, in my opinion. Eddie Howe is better than Pochettino. Moving on to another news. This is not the news anymore. According to David Ornstein, he said that the size of Nico Williams, that's right. The size of his salary could be problematic for Chelsea because the guy is like on 150k a week, ridiculous money like that. Chelsea are trying to get cheap, get you on cheap salary. It's not cheap because 100k a week is not that cheap. And I think the release clause is not going to be a problem. Around £45 million. That is the same price that Chelsea got Cole Palmer. But Cole Palmer is on like 75 or 80k a week. Something like that. So his salary is going to cause a problem. My only question about Nico Williams is where are we going to send, somebody like Noni Madueke or let's say Mikhailo Mudryk, And how are we going to get rid of Raheem Sterling? 300k, 350k a week. Who's going to pay him that kind of money? It's going to be very difficult to get rid of him if he doesn't want to compromise. If he doesn't want to go to Saudi, if he doesn't want to take a price cut, you're going to have to stuck with him. So Chelsea need to comply to, financial fair play, basically. And even salaries count in the financial fair play. Very good winger, can play from both wings, very tricky, can dribble past people like nobody's business. But it's going to be very difficult because so many pieces need to come together in order to make this deal happen. All right, let's move on to Igbali in particular would need to change his mind on Thomas Tuchel and tweak the highly collaborative model to suit Mr. Thomas Tuchel. So basically, we had some news lately like Thomas Tuchel is open to come back to Chelsea, but they didn't agree the first time. Thomas Tuchel wanted to decide on who is coming and who is leaving. He wanted to control that team. He wasn't happy about the whole youth project. So if you bring him back at Chelsea, you have to compromise and give him the key. So forget about Thomas Tuchel. I don't see him really coming to Chelsea. Let's be honest. Several of Chelsea hierarchy feel a move for Jose Mourinho could backfire in long term. Another one. How can you bring Jose Mourinho in a project like this? The first day that he's going to be in the office, more than half of that team need to get out. The attitude is bad, the age, the profile, everything is not going to suit him. But that was under Abramovich, that you could have money. We had no financial fair play back then. Nobody is going to control you. You have a blank check. Go on the market, buy whoever you want. Even if people are just sitting on a bench without playing, you don't care because the money is not yours. There is no problem. There is no law, no rules, no regulations. But now the financial fair play is looking at you. You have players on 8-year contract and you just want to get rid of them just because Jose Mourinho want to win a trophy. It's not going to work, my friends. Just forget about it. Forget about Tuchel. Forget about Mourinho because it's not going to happen. The same thing that happened to Julian Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann was like, I want you to give me the key. I want to decide who is coming in, who is going out. I'm not convinced about you buying a bunch of players and imposing me to fit them in the system. So, man, we have to find a manager that is good, developing and also winning the same time. If you want to take like all the Chelsea fans on board, people like me, I'm okay with the project, but I want to see also when we are building a new project, we are winning games. Okay? Win, win, win. All right. Before this video got too long, this is the news that Chelsea fans don't want to hear. So according to David Austin, he thinks that in order for Chelsea to sign Victor Osimhen, it's going to be very complicated. High salary, high transfer fee, release clause, and they have a lot of issues with the financial fair play. And that's why I told you, my people, don't put all your eggs on Osimhen basket, because this might not happen. No matter how much he loves the club, at the end of the day, he's going to care about his own life. If another team who are in the Champions League want him and they offer more money, I tell you right now, he's going to say, the Blues, Didier Drogba, John Obi Mikel, I love you guys, but I have to take care of my own life. And the project now doesn't suit Osimhen. He's a quality player in the level of start winning. Like, let's say Arsenal, for example. They already built the team for 5 years. It's time for them to start winning. The team is ready and looking for the missing piece like Osimhen. Chelsea, everything is all over the place. You have to restart the project. When are we going to qualify for the Champions League again? You don't even know. So I don't think the Osimhen situation is going to happen. But if it happens, we will welcome him for sure. All right. And the good thing on the market is that we have also options. We still have Victor Gyökeres that can come, but also expensive. The more realistic one is going to be Sesko. But we are not alone on the market. The end of the day, it's going to come down to the player. More money and also European football. let's wait and see what is going to happen on this one. So people, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I'm preparing my video for the game on Monday between Chelsea and Newcastle United. Lord have mercy, because the amount of injuries that we have, my friend, it's really scary.